So here we have Willow's go home video. This video is meant to be utilized when Willow comes home to continue her training. By no means is this video meant to demonstrate her doing everything perfectly. Instead, it's a tool to continue her training in her new home and in her new environment.
Willow. Sit.
Here you can see Willow doing her sits and downs. So sit is almost a hand gesture like I'm lifting her nose to the sky. And the down command is me turning my hand the opposite direction and referencing to the floor. So I use the word sit and down as I do this, but those are just the hand gestures we use. So this way you don't always have to use a verbal cue.
Yes, good girl.
You will never hear me saying Willow sit, 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 sit over and over again. I say the command one time. If she weren't to follow through, what I would do is take a step away and we'd start over with that sit, or I'd go back to the lure phase. But you never want to repeat any command as it will ruin this command for Willow. Here you can see Willow working on her place command. So I reference to the bed, telling her place. She hops up there, and then I create distance between her and I. Willow does not have to hold a sit, down, or any specific position. She just has to stay on that bed. And when she breaks away like she just did there, I say, I pick her up, and I put her right back on that bed, and then we start over with that place command. Until she hears that release word of, okay, she's expected to stay on the bed. No matter how many times she gets off the bed, you want to make sure you put her back on there. So if Willow were to break away repetitiously over and over and over again, then you want to make sure you put her back on there over and over and over again. Otherwise, you're going to let her get away with it and she's going to think that's acceptable. And next time you work on this command, she will do the same exact thing. So even on off days, as this kind of was, Willow wasn't as sharp or on point with her training as she usually is, but that's okay. For the purpose of this video, I'm very glad that she didn't do everything perfectly. I want you to see how to work through things. But with that being said, you want to make sure you do at least a quick little bit of place and get some distance and then give her the release word and always end on a good note. This is better than pushing through and stressing her out and not ending on a good note.
Okay, good.
Here you can see Willow working on her stays. So sit stay and down stay are very similar to one another. The only difference is the position she's in, whether it's sit or down. You will also notice that these are very similar to the place command. The only difference is stays are far more structured. So I give her that sit or that down command, a flat open hand like a stop sign saying stay, and then I create distance. Now keep in mind, if Willow were to break away prematurely, you want to pick her up, take her back to the same spot, and put her back in that same position to demonstrate follow through.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Go girl. Good job, Willow. Down. Stay. Stay. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Down. Stay. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Willow. I know. Come. You're a good girl. Sit. Down. Stay. 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 Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Ready, Willow? Sit. Down. Stay. 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 Okay. Yes, good girl. Good job. You're such a good girl, Willow. Sit. Down. Stay. 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 Okay. I did say okay, yes. Good job. Willow, sit. Stay. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Sit. Down. Willow, come. Okay. Do you think you're gonna stay? I'm sorry. My bad. Sit. Down.
Last but certainly not least, you can see Willow work on her kennel and weight commands. We start this command off by taking a treat, tossing it into the back of the kennel, telling her kennel. She goes in, eats the treat, and I wait till her focus is on me instead of chewing. If we were to do the toy method rather than the treat method, it would be the same dynamic. I'd want her focus on me instead of chewing on her either long-term treat or crate-safe toy. And then once I have her focus, I give that wait command, open the door, and then I say, okay. If Willow goes to lean out the door or push through, I close her back in with that noise, just so she knows I don't appreciate that behavior, and we start over with that wait command. Once we start over though, if she were to try and push out again, repetition is key to success. So you do that as many times as it takes, and if Willow gets all the way out of the kennel, you want to put her right back in and start over with that wait command, because if you let her just walk away and end it like that, she's going to think that's acceptable and it may become a habit. So to deter bad habits and bad behaviors, you want to just demonstrate follow through and make sure that you end on a good note always.
Okay. Good girl. Wait. Okay. Okay. Count. Wait.
Willow is and has been such a sweet girl to work with. I've enjoyed training her, and I hope you've enjoyed all of your weekly updates and that this go home video helps to settle Willow in and continue her training in her new home and new environment. Overall, Willow's been such a pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed this go home video.